here is we are learning about the people who were murdered. Not only how they were murdered, but how they lived and what they contributed to the world.
My first time was 1998. It was a very difficult time to be in Birkenau and introduce my granddaughter to her first family who were murdered in gas chamber and crematoria too.
The decision as to whether you're going to live or die was made right here. 1 million people were sentenced to death and died right here on this ground.
We were told to hurry up and get going, and for a second I turned around looking where everyone is. My mother got ahead of me, and I never saw her again.
I think the young people seeing the places and seeing us make the connection, all of a sudden the meaning changes for them. Everything becomes real.
And I was just slightly younger than you. I was 15. And what was my crime?
I'm here with my 2 grandchildren, and now they came here to witness the place that I was in. Well, for me, the best feeling is that I'll be able to walk out of here again as a free person.
I love to meet the young people. A lot of them keep in touch with me from '98 yet. That's why I go.
The most powerful experience on the first trip was going to Treblinka. It was quite a revelation to see that 75 years after the final solution, Am Israel Chai. We were alive, we were there, we were walking the streets.
The children are the Renaissance. It's a rebirth. It's joy. It's peace.
The children. I couldn't believe that we achieved such a thing in our life.
Seeing all this humanity walking has made me forget that I am a survivor.
So when I knew also that we're not only going to Auschwitz, but we're going to Israel. So this was my draw to show them what Israel did.
And I've spoken to so many children who, after the March of the Living, have decided to go to university in Israel.
And when we went in Israel on Yom Ha'atzmaut, it's Hatikva, hope.
I lost a lot of friends in Dublin. I lost a lot of relatives in Dublin. So this is a special place for me.
I think that every survivor has obligation now to come through and speak about it and educate our young generation. If it's Jewish or Gentile, doesn't matter. Now we have an opportunity to listen to the survivors, as many how many of us are left still in the world? And everybody's got a different story.
When someone hears my story, I think it brings accountability to what actually happened.
More than ever, people have to hear the stories.
And then I see these same young adults after, and what they do. They're in politics, they're in social work, they're educators. And for every one of them that gets educated, they pass that on to, it just spreads exponentially.
We all hope that we make a difference in their lives and in their future that may affect many, many people.
I don't feel that the March of the Living will die with us, because it is a monument to the tragedy of our people.